Okay, well, I don't think there's any better way to get it started, so welcome to the first episode of the BlazenBlack Show. This is a little new to me, so hope everybody's doing well. Happy 2026. This is completely new to me, so bear with me. I've been doing live streams for about a year, and I figured I'd just try an episodic format, so let's give this a shot, right? I even got a little script to follow and everything, so, I got plans for the show. What are the plans for the show? Inspirations and goals and what I'm trying to do here. Well, pretty much a self-taught animator slash comic book artist, or I should say an artist. So I've been kind of doing it since I'm a kid. You can check the website for a little bit more information and a more concisive blur about myself. Links are everywhere. You guys know where to follow all of that. And yeah, let's get started. I think the best way to start is probably by just showing off my influence map. So let me see if I got my little setup down here. Proper. Alright, you're not bad. Alright. So what I grow up on? Marvel vs. Capcom, Kingdom Hearts, Shaman King, Dragon Ball, martial arts. Undisputed 2 is what I chose as if you know, you know. If you know, you know, right? I think I covered it on one of the Friday Night Fight segments that I have. You can also check that on YouTube. I think I have a little playlist for that. Hip hop, Wu-Tang, you know the vibes. Région du Bois, Champloo, forever Champloo baby. Forever Champloo baby. Hyung Tae Kim, hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Japan, y'all know the vibes. Takeshi Koike, Taka Nakamura, Kojima Productions, Bruce Lee, Tai Kubo, Muda F and Gainax, y'all know the vibes with that. Spider-Man, I'm like those guys, I've always liked Spider-Man, the fact that wore a mask, so when Miles happened, that was amazing. I was able to even meet Sarah Pikeli, the character designer for Miles, so that was cool. That was a whole segment in life, man. Seeing Miles come to life and kind of being in the circle to see it come to fruition, it's a pretty magical thing. And then probably the centerpiece of let's go with Yoshiko Fumakoshi. I don't even know if I wrote it down properly. I think it's Fumakoshi. Anyways, messed up. But he is, I think, the character designer for My Hero. So, my influences ended up doing some cool things in the future. And LaShawn Thomas. So the story about that and LaShawn Thomas being a big influence is my mom one day asked me if I had any, role models. And all my role models were either deceased or fictional characters. So she told me that it's probably a good idea to find one. So that's when I started, kind of keeping my eyes open for it. And then I really don't remember. I think it was off DeviantArt. I was following him for a while and I thought he was Asian. And then when I realized that he was actually a Black American, it kind of shook me. I'm like, wait, we can do it too? Oh. Word? Okay, nice. So that kind of sparked this entire journey, I'll probably cover that in another segment. Unfortunately, one of my hard drives with the footage that I need is kind of corrupted, so I gotta go get that fixed, and it's gonna be pretty hefty. So I just pray that that works out. Otherwise, I'm kind of cooked. There's a part of me that's definitely going to die. For sure. Alright, my bad. I didn't even show the Cowboy Bebop and the Full Metal. But yeah, those are some of my base influences that kind of informed and influenced my art style and what I wanted to do, you know. Which is essentially have a bunch of my own IPs and own them. You know, kind of essentially make my own Marvel. So the dream's been dreaming and it's been moving forward, you know. This is an influence map for a video game project that I have, which is called MagTech Noir. So the influences range a whole lot. You got the anime Blazenblack, which I personally loved. It was a tragedy. I don't know that anybody really messed with it, or the people that do kind of didn't like it because it was too emo or gothic, but sometimes a good tragedy it'll get ya, right? It'll get you. So, Gotcha Force, that was a GameCube game that I was very much addicted to that piece of software. That game was something different. If you know, you know. Evangelion, if you know, you know. Anarchy Reigns. You know, I'm really like, yeah, you'll see. I'll showcase some of the character designs in the cast for MagTech, and you'll kind of see the influences a little bit. Guilty Gear, always love their design and the music, like, cause I'm a Guilty Gear baby. Kamen Rider Capital, cause, oof, come on now. The whole sequence, it's just too clean. That shit was too clean. Sleeping Dogs, I absolutely love that game because I love Hong Kong films, and that was just like, what? I get to parkour, beat people up. Choose to be a Yakuza member or a cop. Hell yeah. So sick. You've got the Nightmare Frames from Code Geass as well. I was a big fan of Code Geass. Pat Labor, Pat Labor, Metal Gear down here. Big Metal Gear baby. Yeah, you got Appleseed. Absolutely love Ex Machina. That movie was amazing. I think I watch it like every couple of years or so. I OD'd on it a little bit, so I had to calm down, but I think I'm ready for another one. Blue Seed. I don't know that people watch Blue Seed, but I loved Blue Seed growing up. I was catching the French dub though, so it was a little different. Man, I love that show. And it played so early, so I had to wake up super early right before school. I could just catch it in time before running for the bus. Where I ended up just walking. Yeah, y'all know the vibes when it comes to Blade Runner. The 2022, if I recall correctly. Absolutely love that little short. Metal Gear Rising. Come on now. If you played it, you know what's up. It's time for Jack to let her rip. So good. Like, I'll play that game forever. I don't care. That game is amazing. Virgo Proxy. Gotta love Virgo Proxy. If you know the vibes, you know the vibes. This moment was something else. Everything leading up to it prior. Dance, water, dance. Mickey, you'll pay for this. With Donald. Final Fantasy characters coming in. And then this look before you go in on them. Oh, that was so sick. Battle Network as well. I absolutely love those games, and I kind of like this whole BlazenBlack thing, and the symbol is kind of also very in tune with the themes of Battle Network and like creating your network and having your emblem with, like, you know, the advent of technology and where it was going, aka where we are now. Like, you got your AI agents that are essentially net navies. I don't even know why nobody's created net navies yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and start making one. You know, everything's there. Ghost in the Shell goes without speaking. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna elaborate any longer than that. And then we've got Cyber 6 and Zone of the Enders. I could go on about it, but yeah. So this is the MagTech Noir mood board and influences. Let me move forward to the next piece, which would pretty much be the cast. This is the MagTech cast. So it ended up being a pretty hefty cast, I can't lie. And I had to kind of chill out from character designing because I needed to like do the turnarounds, the quarter front, the quarter back, the mug shots. They're all pretty rough, but at least I got the flats down and half of them are done, along with the bios and a progression sheet, because they all need to be turned into 3D assets and whatnot, right? So you can see the Cyber 6 influence over here, where I have the Feral 6. So yeah, there's like 3 individuals that have animals, and 3 individuals, 3 animals, the 6, Feral 6. So there's gonna be a story behind that and that lore as well. I'll go into it, but yeah, kind of happy about this cast. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So that's one of the projects. MagTech Noir, which is the third one here, right? Yeah, I can do that now. Alright, so let's try and keep it moving. Now you got Necrobafo, which is the first one up here. Yeah. Little comic book I have. If you go on the website, there's a little preview there that you can read. If you enjoy it and like it, you can support me by buying a digital copy off the Patreon. I made it as cheap as I could, which is $3, but I'm going to do a second print run very soon, since I'm pretty much doing the post edits on the second chapter, and then I'll do a little campaign and release all of them, which is what all of this is essentially, is a campaign to finally start promoting the IPs that I've been working on for about a decade and some change. Know what I mean? We're going for our capsule core, if ever, right? God bless. R.I.P. Akira. So sorry, and let's get back to the cast, right? These are the main players that we will have in this little story of mine. I was going to do six issues, but I felt like a lot of it was just extra for it to be long, so I kind of cut all of the fat, and it ended up being about 4. So the third one is where I'll get leeway. If people enjoy it, cool, I might extend it a little longer, but the ending is already planned, and I'm good with that. So yeah, the 4th issue will be the final one, and it's kind of already a wrap for that in terms of the story. But yeah, so here you've got the LINKZ, which are the main antagonists, and they will be covered, and you'll get to see how they are in the second chapter. You've got You've got Baffle, Lori, and Sapio. My bad, messing up my own characters. What is this? So this is your main cast. Yeah, read the chapter and you'll see, And then you've got some, extra characters. You've got Rex, which will also be in the first chapter. And you got Styx and Nox as well, who are also at the end of the first chapter. So yeah, this is the cast for the Necrobafo project. Now moving on to the final one, which is Captain Clash. So this is an animated project. The idea is to make 2-minute shorts, 12 2-minute shorts, so 1 a month. And yeah, when you put them all together at the end of the year, it should be 1 full 24-minute episode, right, with a bunch of different segments and shorts. So I don't know how quickly or how detailed I can make them, but I know I can get the voice acting done. I can get the sound effects and the music in. The only thing is the visuals. I'll probably only be able to make it in animatic for now if I do it alone. Might be able to add some colors in there. We'll see. I haven't really jumped back to animating since my last little wave, because life. But I've learned a lot. I think my next attempts are gonna be kind of saucy, I'm kind of excited. So, a world in which people with powers are referred to as captains. Society has not yet found a way to regulate the use of these abilities, which sometimes lead to, let's just say, very unexpected scenarios. Never a dull moment in Lounge City. So the concept is Lounge City, everybody's just trying to chill, but there's always something that happens, right? Influences kind of like Dexter's Laboratory and Jackie Chan Adventures a little bit. If you kind of think of that those two fused together, right? The little shorts and a bit of that action. The Captain reference is definitely a Bleach influence, so that was a nod and a shout out to that. So you got Mr. Captain Clash, call him CC. You've got Vice Captain Clash, V, and then you got Captain Dark. I don't know, okay? I just figured, yeah, he just happened, and he's addicted to his phone. So, you've got another little banner here. I was gonna have it on Project City, but I don't know. Things change, life happens, so. But this was the promotional art for Project City. Very Capcom influence, and I wanted to go for that energy. So this will be a fun, it'll be a fun little thing. And I think for this episode, I'm at 20 minutes in. Yeah, that's pretty much okay. I'll do it. Let me play the Let me play the animatic that I have. I haven't updated it yet, but I do have more scenes I need to put in here, and then it'll actually be more complete than what we see here. Apologies for how loud that was. I don't know if I'm able to edit that, but I'll give a warning in the actual episode. Let me pause the other one, and let's run this first episode. Got voice actors in mind. I just need to send them money and some lines, and yeah, I mean, the production's pretty easy, I can't lie. Once you have enough time and you plan it correctly and some funds to pay the people, because you gotta do that. Pay your people, pay them. Yeah, you can make it pretty quick. So this is Banana Fish OST that I felt kind of had the energy and the vibe that I was going for. So yeah, no action sequences for you guys just set in this one, but yeah. So that was mainly what I wanted to showcase this episode. I don't know if it's display mode or not. I don't think it'll show. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. So, same time, if you guys want to, here's the website. Kind of updated the banner. I kind of messed up the bottom here where it's not long enough, so I fixed it. I saved it. I just need to update it. But yeah, if you guys are interested in reading Necrobafo, you just come here, click here, and then yeah, if you do want to purchase and read the full thing, your link will be here to the Patreon. But if you don't want to read the full thing, well, you got a little preview here. You can read a bit of it, see if it interests you, and keep it moving, right? So another thing that I'm gonna finish off with here is Life's a Trip. So this was done by Riverdy Joseph, and the artist is Carlos Trigo. So you have their links up here. I will post it in the episode description. But I met them during the lockdowns, and we collabed on quite a bit of things, Unfortunately, life happened, so things slowed down, but the idea is to pick it all back up. So I've been working diligently and been very disciplined and sad. But yeah, we're on our way back. So if you're interested in his story, come here, check it out. You can read it, and go give them a follow as well. You have their tags right up here on the top of the website. So yeah. With that being said, I think I'm gonna close it. And that was the first episode for the BlazenBlack show. Kind of cool, I guess. I think. Peace, health, and sanity. Stay loving shit, y'all. Yeah, I can say it's my show. Peace, health, and sanity. Stay loving shit, y'all. I don't know that same blazing time, same blazing channel, but that's the idea right now. Enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh wait, hold up, and that music is me. I made that beat. That's my beat. So royalty free shit.